Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't That's why I spend my life with you.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Happy holidays, everyone. Be sure to head over to our website at www.h4ht.com and shop your holiday Buy Ho 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 merch, which is a limited edition holiday collection. You can use code H4HT for free shipping on all items, including the bundles, or you can use holiday sale, a single holiday mug. You can get it in winter green or Christmas red. And we also have our t-shirts and sweaters you can order today. And just to let you know, if you catch me on live, you can use the code NOWLIVE for 20% off of all items. This collection won't be available for long as it is limited edition, so take advantage of the sales today. Happy holidays, everyone. Enjoy your holidays, and remember, bye ho ho the haters away.
That I hold about her.
What are they?
Do you really want me to do this?
You can if you would. I would love for you to.
Okay, you guys, so Love and Mirror Charlottesville is coming on tonight, and I've been meaning to sit down and break down the clip of Dusty Dan, Trash Can Stan, and Mel's baby mama having a conversation after the girls trip, but I haven't gotten around to it. But today we're going to get to it. One, because the show is coming up and I don't want to be backed up on content, and two, because I'm a little bit annoyed because Dusty Dan, Trash Can Stan, I can't tell if it's a troll or if this is for real. I don't know if this shit is a joke or what, okay? But Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan publicist or manager got up in my emails at 3 o'clock in the morning, child, talking about they want me to redact something in my video, but didn't even put what they wanted me to redact in the video. Now, they put my title in the video, so I'm assuming she wants me to redact my title because they're trying to say that it's slanderous, but I don't understand how my title is slanderous in that video when I asked a question. In the email, it said that I was making a slanderous statement. But again, the title says Dusty Dan and Lance dating while married, ? Which means I'm asking a question. And when I watched the video, I didn't hear anything that I was slandering her on. And like I said, in the email, they didn't tell me what it was that they wanted me to retract. They only posted the title. And we're going to talk about it later on a live, but quite naturally, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't tell if it was a joke or not, and I cussed their ass out. Because don't be in my emails playing with me, talking about I'm making slanderous statements, not tell me what the statement is, and then post the title of a video that's a question. Now, if your issue is that Lance is not married and he's a single man, I still feel the same way about women dating a man with a new ass baby. And it clearly states that those are his 3 kids. And in that video, I didn't know who the eldest was, but apparently the eldest is his eldest daughter. That wasn't his wife or his baby mama. The baby that the girl was holding was new as hell, so the girl had to be pregnant while y'all was running around dating. So Trash Can Stan, get your ass out my face if you're not going to tell me what it is that you need to be retracted at 3 o'clock in the morning. And sidebar, for the people that's trying to make a big deal over me posting the picture of Lance and his kids, I clearly wasn't being intentional about it because I covered the small children's face. So move the fuck around. Regardless, he is on a show at this point. His mama them on the show, and he posted this picture on his public Instagram. I wasn't being mischievous in any way, and I said nothing wrong about him or his family in that video. Now, don't pissed me off today. Let's get into this video because I want to talk about Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan and her sit down with Mel's baby mama. And y'all make sure y'all like the video and share this video as well. I want to take y'all down memory lane because in my opinion, this is proof, and Dusty Dan have always proven to be the problem when it comes to her relationship with Mel. She's always talking about girl code and loyalty, but she's the most disloyal person and she has no girl code. She lacks empathy, she lacks accountability, she lacks foresight, and she has this victim complex that's insufferable to watch. Over the years, we've seen Mel communicate that she would like her boundaries to be respected in regards to Mel's baby mama, and we've single-handedly watched each and every last one of the cast ignore her request, even though Martell has clearly showcased a disturbing behavior that has been triggering to women that has dealt with DV. And instead of holding him accountable, they use him to antagonize Mel because they too don't like her. Mel has clearly asked for her boundaries to be respected, not involve her with anything in regards to Martell, especially now considering they have a no contact order. And she's asked Dusty Dan to not communicate about her and Martell's issues, or not communicate or relay information about her back to Martell. And Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan had proven, in my opinion, each and every time how disloyal she was to Melody because she went back to Martell each and every time, in my opinion. To be messy, to reveal tea, to talk about Mel. Mel even stated that Nell said out of her own mouth that Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan would go up to her office or her daycare to talk about Mel all the time because she was allegedly hurt about the friendship. My thing is, Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan do all these things to act as if she's a victim and act as if she's so hurt about the friendship, but always doing shiesty, underhanded shit, whether that's in the confessionals and behind closed doors when it comes to Martell, etc. Because do y'all remember this one clip?
I invited Destiny and Chris, get some extra eyes out here and just to make sure everything's going to go smoothly because I don't want any hiccups, anything of that nature. So I'm hoping for the best.
I've got work I need to get done.
Yeah. So go ahead and do your thing. We'll talk to you later. Thank you so much, okay?
All right. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Nice to meet you, too. Nice to meet you.
And she is so male-coded. Look how she pulling up, standing, popping her punani up in the camera. Like, why are you standing like that, popping that dust nani?
You as well. You too. Proud of you. You look like you know what you're doing.
Hey, having good people around you, things happen like this, Yeah.
People meaning like your new boo?
Well, we got to talk about that.
Oh, we don't want to talk about it?
No, girl, we won't talk about nothing but the Honest Wine launch. That's it.
Okay, so Messy Tail for once talking about he want to talk about his business in the Honest Wine for once. So he don't want to talk about nothing else but the wine.
Great vibes.
That's great vibes, though. Do you have a new friend? Somebody that you seems to have piqued your interest?
She's a good woman, man. Yeah, so I'm all for it. What is that?
So how do you feel about this?
But Dusty Dan Messy Ass has other plans, as she has always done. She's always brought up Mel in a negative light in an attempt to play herself like the victim or cause confusion or chaos, but then get upset when Mel distance herself from her or play victim when people call her out for being weird and being messy and not being loyal. I'm going to be breaking this down a little bit more, but you guys check out these clips, get in the comment section, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you guys are up to date each and every time that I upload.
I don't have any feelings pertaining to who Martell's dating. I don't. Why would I? Sometimes people feel like this is my first time seeing him with another woman. There were pictures released of him and another woman when I was married to him.
I dare you say something to me about anything that I do. Well, I'll tell you what, all the people that she's had around my kids to this point who have babysat or watched my children, it's been a lot. And I have not met not one person.
The whole point of us coming together today was for us to have some fun, some lighthearted fun, have a good time.
You ain't bring the main person that always got problems with somebody.
Who was that?
Melody.
She was invited.
Hey, it is so crazy because I'm looking at the ratio like 50-50, right? Like this 50% right here, we all been in jail.
And that's damn funny, because all y'all on the
No, hey, arrested, not jail.
The perfect lineup.
I had a moment where it was like, oh, this is too much. I don't want to go to jail in St. Thomas. But then, I've done a lot of work. My therapist and life coach, who is a therapist, so 2 therapists are on speed dial. So doing the work has helped me to stay in situations that I know I need to grow in. I can sit in whatever I can sit in. I can sit in my truth. I can sit in your untruths. So that's why I'm still here. I'm not running from nothing.
Let's go right there. Just. Hey, it's all good. Life goes on, baby. It's okay.
I love you.
We'll talk. We'll talk.
I'm not gonna act like I was apologizing for what I said. No, no, no. She was a big proponent of respectful cheating. I said what I said and I meant what I said. I was apologizing that I had to say it. I'm sorry I had to do that to you. I did not want to do this. I don't want to go there, but you can't keep being so hypocritical and not living in your gray areas. Like, you are not black and white. Let's see this gray.
Even though we went kind of hard on each other tonight, me and Mel, I don't know, I feel like it's still something there. I think it just was too much energy and too many things. And my biggest thing is loyalty. Like, I've always been that.
I see the love there for both of y'all still. So when I was walking out to you, she looked at me and moved her lips and said, "I'm sorry." To speak with her, because I went to Sunny's room too. But when I first sat down to speak to her, to Destiny, I remember hearing a click on the phone that sounded like a recording. And I remember I said, "Oh, you recording me?" Which, hey, but it was just like because listen, when I tell y'all my senses and everything be so on point, I know what it sounds like to click a record button on a phone. So I heard the little click and I said, "Oh, you recording me?" No. It's the charge. I had plugged the phone in the charge. Girl, it's a different noise that a phone make when you plug it into a charger versus when you click that darn voice memo button and it go click. It starts, okay? But I let her have it. But because of that, in that moment, I'm like, okay, bet. Okay, bet. And I remember I went upstairs and I told Lauren about it. I said, girl, I went down to check on everybody to make sure everybody was good. I said, girl, why I feel like Destiny was recording, girl? And she was like, Lauren was like, what happened? I said, girl, I be having to press the voice memo sometimes on my phone or your phone. I said, girl, I heard the noise. I said, I heard it. And then I said, her face after that just gave it away. It just did. It just gave away, like, oh, no, it was, I'm charging, see? And then later on, that's what happened before I left out the room. Later on, she was like, see, it's I'm like, I bet, girl, bet. So that happened. Then came home again. The conversation went fine though. Like when I tell y'all, my friends at times couldn't even sit beside me because Destiny was rushing to sit beside me. And I'm not gonna say too much because y'all gonna see it. But after all of that, like because we were talking about it, like, leave. Like y'all can't even sit beside me. God dang. We talked about it. So after all of that, to come back to Alabama and there to be these interviews with this shade, with this insinuation, like, oh, LB and her, well, she was at his restaurant picking up a plate. Okay, girl. I don't know, it was just weird. And then when Nell and Chris came to my daughter's tennis match, when they came, I remember Nell had just gone to, I think it was Marcel's maybe birthday at Black or something, because they were over there apparently. And she was like, Destiny I told her she ain't gonna be talking about you. Y'all know Miss Nell. She ain't gonna be talking about you around me. All she wanna talk about is Mel. And Nell told me that too when me and Stormy started hanging out, that Destiny would come by her daycare. And all she wanted to talk about is Mel and Stormy friendship. Mel and Stormy. She was, because Nell was like, Mel, she really hurt by y'all not being friends no more. She was like, Destiny come by here crying and talking about you. You and the friendship. And now she friends with, talking about me. I'm friends with Stormy and da-da-da-da-da. So when Nell came to the tennis match and she was like, yeah, we were at Black. And like I said, I think it was Marcel's birthday. She was like, all Destiny want to talk about is Melody. If I come back on that show, I'm coming back with a vengeance, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, so I'm at the tennis thing, but I'm thinking like, girl, what vengeance of what and for why? Like, get your bag if that's what you're going to do, but focus on yourself. Like, I don't know. But again, I let that slide too. Whatever, right?